Never speak that pun again!
That's what we're opening with?
I'm not even gonna do my intro. Never again.
Okay, so, to add context... Or should we not add context, because it'll be more funny that way?
It'll be funnier that way.
Therefore, we're gonna keep this, hashtag context-free.
The out of context episode, except this time where we might actually call it that.
I
did something bad in the last episode. I did something for the bit in the last episode and we lost 2 really good characters for it, so I'm very sad right now. I'm salty for multiple reasons. And I'm fairly sure I'm about to lose Ambush here because Barbarian.
And because, you know, Ambush is not only melee, but, you know, he's more powerful by standing still. And the last thing you want to do with the sheep enemies even, is stand still.
Well, I might not lose Ambush, because at least Ambush is good.
That is true, he is very good. I do like his animations, the fact that it has all of those flips as he's swinging his sword. Very, very cool looking.
Yeah, he's a fancy boy.
Also, I'm going to grab this Grave Clubber Soul Gem, considering that I need it!
Yes, you do.
So, with the sheep enemies, Hugo has been telling us throughout the whole of Skylanders history, you know, he's been warning us about how evil the sheep are, and about how they will create a revolution that will bring an end to Skylanders. And we didn't listen. This
we
is
let this
karma.
happen. This is our fault.
Exactly, if only we listened to Hugo. Oh gosh, I just realised the broken thing to do with Chompy Mage. You literally just spawn in some Chompies and then you keep spamming your puppet to create knockback damage.
This is gonna be a chompy.
Or even better yet, even better than that is you use the staff shot. You use his soul gem move, which is Y in the air to summon the max number of Chompies instantly, and then you just spam staff shot. That's literally the Chompy Mage strat. That's literally the entire strat.
You know, I've just been using the knockback damage on my puppet right now to push the enemies off the edge.
Nice. That also works.
It's like my favourite thing to do with Mega Charge. That's like the main reason why Mega Charge is so good. That and several other reasons, of course, but, you know, it doesn't harm to have an ability that makes it very easy to launch enemies off the edge.
It's certainly not harmful. And Ambush is insane!
Yes. I'm struggling to differentiate between the Chompies of a level and my own Chompies right now.
If you're on the good upgrade path, your Chompies have a green aura around them.
Mine have a little bit of a rock type armor to them, which means I'm most likely down the bad path.
Well, what upgrade path are you on?
I cannot check at the moment because I'm currently in a bounce pad segment. I am on the bottom path.
You are bad at the game.
Hey,
the top path is superior in every way.
My excuse is that this figurine came pre-owned, so I'm just going to blame it on that.
Okay.
But hey, on the bright side, I have an opportunity to flex my green Chompy Mage.
This leads to the
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Note the fire on the door. And surprise, surprise, this way to the
I do a lot of weird voices, if you can't tell.
happy picking.
That was a weird voice. I thought that was just you hitting puberty all over again.
Yeah, I guess I never really did do that. So
This is basically
the weirdest thing about my voice, actually, this is a thing that not a lot of people know. My voice that I have right now isn't actually real.
What?
Yeah, it was. I did this voice. I deepened my voice to impress a girl in middle school. It was so dumb, and it just sort of never went away.
You clearly never watched the movies where they're just talking about how you're supposed to just be yourself.
Being yourself is, it's harder than you think it is. It's harder than the movies make it out to be.
That is true.
I made my voice deeper to impress this girl, and now my voice is just stuck like this. I started doing it just like as a normal thing, and yeah, it just sort of never went away.
This, my friend, is why you would make an excellent voice actor, as we were talking about in a previous episode.
Oh, undead. Well, if only I had Chopscotch, right?
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I'm crying over Tide Pool, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not over Chopscotch. Fuck Chopscotch. She's terrible. She's dog shit character.
Okay, let's be collecting this Imaginite then.
Alright. Going up. I'm crying over the loss of Tide Pool and Robo. Because I killed Chopscotch.
And only just now the magic element pops up.
This is the first level in which the magic element pops up.
Actually, it pops up in Scholarville, but it pops up on an optional part of the level, not part of the main level, so, you know, in this Soul Link we don't actually go to that part of the level.
You're correct, actually. Alright, Spyro. Just let me... Yeah. Before these sheep try to kill Mysticat, we go to the big head, right? Because the big head is no battle gong.
Yeah, that's for brain, because it's got a big brain, the big brains, and
because this is a big brain play, because the battle gong is not required for us to do in this level specifically, because we just love to find new ways to cheat, huh?
I'm playing as Tyquad Crow right now, and that's why I'm absolutely not doing Brawn, because I have to give you the chance to get the no-hit one-shot against Chaos, not no-hit one-shot, just no-hit.
Yeah, yes, you have to let me get no-hit Chaos. Ah, how did I fuck this
If I wasn't playing as Tyquad Crow right now, I would totally, purposely
let's restart this.
Go for the brain section to troll you with it.
You have to give me the opportunity to no-hit Chaos with Starcast.
Once again, why am I doing the troll radio?
I have no idea, man. Alright.
Well, I have no idea too, that's why I'm asking.
How did I not get that, that lock first try, that Sensei lock first try? It was so easy.
So, my favorite presentation I ever did at school, because I'm that one kid who basically embarrassed himself every single day at school, to where embarrassing myself in a presentation was no worry to me whatsoever, so I never got nervous going into them. And my favourite presentation I ever did was a science presentation, where basically, during my research phase, when I had to research a presentation, I came across a term, which I had no idea what it was referencing. So I asked for class during the presentation, because we were basically, it was one of those where you're given higher marks for interactivity, so I'm like, oh, I'll get 2 birds of 1 stone, I'll get the class to tell me something that I don't know about my own presentation, and get the interactivity points without anybody even noticing. But then, when I asked the question to the class about what this thing is, nobody turns around and knows the answer. So then, my science teacher asked me, well, then what is the answer? And I just say, well, I don't know, that's why I'm asking.
Did you get point stocked for that?
No, I got the whole class to laugh, which raised up my points because I had good humor.
Yes! Igknight genius level plays.
It was a win-win-win, no matter how I spun it, I won in that situation.
Just like how in episode 6 I was in a lose-lose situation where either way I had to play as Starcast for any amount of time. But now I want to do it. I want to do Chaos no hit with Starcast. Just for the bit. I don't remember what order these fucking bridges go in.
They go in the right order.
Alright, metal first, and then bamboo, and I don't think wood is required at all. I think it's bamboo second. I'm gonna check. Because I am airstrike, so I do have the gotta go fast B button.
That is true, and better yet, I'm slightly behind you, so you can tell me once you're over and done with it which bridge comes first.
It's metal, and then it's bamboo.
Oh, sweet,
And
that
you
saved
don't
me
even-
like 5 seconds.
You don't even have to use the wood one. The wood one's like for a secret area, I'm fairly sure.
Yeah, it's for a secret treasure chest.
Yay! Because those are definitely required for us to do this run. Alright, airstrike! Airstrike, time to do this, man. Alright, airstrike, I'm gonna need you to clutch this. I believe in you.
Okay, Bad Juju, I know bad is in the name, but how about we perform much better than the descriptive nature of the name and the word bad, because, you know, you describe the word bad to someone, and, you know, I'm hoping that's not how I perform right now.
I feel like you can do it.
I love
beat
the fact-
Chaos on Nightmare mode with Bad Juju, so...
This is true. But yeah, I love the fact how I just kind of, like, come up with the most complicated way to say, I hope I don't suck right now.
I've taken a total of 1 hit, but that hit gave me 100 damage, so... See, the hardest part for you isn't going to be this battle. Well, it might be, but it's going to be what happens after this battle.
Yeah, wish me luck.
Good luck, sir. It's a hard battle. Alright, here. I'm gonna... Burb power.
Here's the thing, I don't mind losing Skylanders boss battles when they're good boss battles. Like, you would never see me complain to losing a Skylander to, like, Drill X or Chompy Mage from Giants, because they're good boss battles. They're not even hard, but they're good at least. But when you come up against Doomlander, which is both hard and just so uninspired and dumb, those are the losses I hate the most.
I hate the 2D. Because basically, it's like when you're playing Senseis or villains, it's a guaranteed lose.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes! Airstrike! Good at the video game! Let's go! Alright. Oh, and speaking of the god-awful 2D Smasher Doomlander, I just got the Doomenstein Club out of that Imaginary chest.
Whoa, that's something.
That's
It's almost like the
literally
game knew we was talking about the Doomlander then, and was like, hey, let's create this very ironic, coincidental moment. Anyway, Bad Juju has officially survived the combat scenario, but the Doomlander is probably going to be a whole different case altogether.
Let's see. Let's see. So wait, are we on par with, or are we like... Are you actually catching up to me?
I just completed the gong.
Did you do a battle gong?
No, not the battle gong, the gong gong. You know, the superchargers thing where you create the gong. Every
Yes,
Skylanders game has something from like a future Skylanders game in it. That probably makes no sense, but I'm pretty sure the Tower of Time has hands on it that have the light and dark elements on it. Like that adventure pack piece, and you can actually see that in the level itself. I'm pretty sure it's either that or a clock
So you're
tower
saying
in the dark
every
light
game
crypt.
foreshadows the next one?
Yeah, yeah, and then Superchargers had gongs, and then there was vehicle sections in previous games. There was Treadhead in Trap Team. You know, he had a vehicle incorporated into his figure, which is the coolest part about it.
Yeah, Treadhead is pretty cool.
I remember when Treadhead first got announced, like, I'm pretty sure he was a leak at first, and I didn't believe it in the slightest, because I'm like, that is too fucking cool to be a Skylander. And I'm glad I was wrong. Oh, gosh.
Of course, that egg gave me food, and it's on the area that I can't access outside the map. Alright. Ah, fucking slow arrows, dude. Ah, this is gonna fuck me up. Cause this battle is very... what's the word? Interactive.
Well, it is
It's
a
not
video
even
game, you know, the
fun.
whole idea of a video
It's
game is that it's
just
an
interactive.
interactive media. Here's the main difference between video games and movies. You know, movies are just a passive experience, whereas video games, you know, you're immersed in and you interact with. You're creating the decisions, you're performing the actions, and that is why if you take a film where people go around killing each other, and you take a game where you go around killing people, the game will always get the higher rating, because for game, you're conducting those actions, you're killing the people, whereas the movie, you're passively just watching it happen. So it's why a movie like Joker, which in my opinion is far worse than a game like Horizon Zero Dawn, and yet Horizon Zero Dawn has the higher age rating.
Joker was a bad movie.
That is the first time I've ever heard that.
So, okay, so then we didn't... I hadn't seen Joker since, or before the last Soul Link. I did not like it. It was... What's the word I'm looking for? Dog shit.
Dog shit. That's not what I would use to describe it. The thing with Joker is that, okay, I could understand boring, but bad?
I don't get it.
Did we see the same movie?
With Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, aka, you know, the best superhero performance ever to put to screen.
I mean, at least it wasn't Leto.
I mean, it had atmospheric music, it built successful tension, you know, it had a main character to which you know what he's going to become, you know the dark path he's going to descend down, and yet he's so likable at the beginning that you don't want him to become evil, you know, you want him to just get a win, you know, it's just, he's one of those characters which you just wish you could go into the movie universe and just give him a really big hug. But that dread going through the entire movie, and then you combine that with the score, the cinematography, I think it's a really, really well-crafted movie. However, it can get boring as fuck.
Yeah, it was, I wasn't a fan. I guess, like, I can't say it was so bad, it was dog shit, it was just boring. And it just wasn't my thing. Don't die, Airstrike, please.
At the end of the day, you know, if you're not into psychopaths, you know, if you're not into basically society treating people like shit, leading them to become psychopathic murderers, then, you know, if you don't like that kind of storytelling, then Joker's really not your thing.
I also didn't really like, Extremely Wicked.
I didn't watch
Zac
that
Efron.
film, actually.
It's fine. I like Zac Efron. I think he's a really good actor.
I like Zac Efron in Greatest Showman, which I know a lot of critics hated because, oh my gosh, it's not historically accurate. Who cares? Because it's a fun movie, okay?
No, Airstrike, don't die! 57 health. Okay, so anyway. I didn't grow up with Zac Efron in High School Musical like a lot of people did. I actually grew up with Zac Efron as Link Larkin in Hairspray.
Here's the thing. I had no idea that Zac Efron was even in High School Musical until this moment.
Oh. Well, you learn something new every day.
That is true.
Oh my god, my screen... What's going to happen on my screen is going to be the most boring thing for people to watch. It's not even going to be like tense, it's just going to be like... I'm just trying to keep Airstrike alive, man. I'm literally pillar camping these guys.
I am not doing much different with Bad Juju right now, to be honest.
At least Bad Juju has a ranged attack.
That is true.
Oh, I got hit there, but thank God for armor. Thank God blocking is a thing. I would have lost Airstrike there, and I would have been so sad, because Airstrike
I would have been
is
so sad. Yes! Get in there! What? I didn't lose Bad Juju.
Alright, now I just need to not lose Airstrike.
No skin off my nose.
I'm quite chuffed about that, actually. I almost got through it no hits. I only took one hit when the sheep mages came up, and then I was trying to go for a pair of grapes, and in the process I got hit by one of the arrows, but that was it. I got through it 2 hits.
New
Bruh. See? I told you! I told you you could do it! Oh, the fucking sheep are back. Okay. Ah!
Oh no! I've got the humming. And you can't skip the humming.
Good job, buddy. Like what you did there. Real quality work.
This is single-handedly the worst cutscene in the entire franchise, and you can't fucking skip it. I hate it.
According to the legends, our dragon magic is the
No! Damn it! Oh, what could I have done there, though? There was a projectile on one side, an arrow on the other. I'm upset about that. But at least now I get to be a ranged character that isn't Starcast. Let's go, Flarewolf.
So I take it as Airstrike isn't doing too hot right now.
I'm actually upset about that because I definitely could have won that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I could have won that. I'm
and just
sad,
like that, we're down to 6.
We did so well this whole time because this game just isn't difficult except for these last 4 levels.
Brainwashed everybody. It's time to finally go after chaos and take down that little pipsqueak once and for all. First, why not try?
Yes, because we've still got abandoned theme park to slog through, and I am not calling it by its actual name. I don't care that it has alliteration. I might love alliteration, but I am going to be extremely British right now and call it a bloody theme park.
I'm actually upset about that because I definitely could have won that if I just took my time a little more. If I had just not gotten so risky and trying to go for damage, I could have absolutely won this with Airstrike, but I just didn't. And now I regret it because I did.
Oh, this is going to make you so depressing, because the air element pops up right after this, right after the Doomlander during the wing segment.
That's so fucked, honestly. Well, we would have been playing as the air element anyway because our bowslingers are dead, but I'm actually upset about that. I'm actually upset about that. It's not just because it's Airstrike and he's a good character, but also because he's a melee character we could have sacrificed to bring back Robo or Tidepool.
Yeah, and now what are our main...
And he's a good main character that I could have gone as an abandoned amusement park. There's so many different reasons I'm sad that Airstrike is dead right now.
I was about to say what are our main melee characters at the moment, and they're probably like
Aurora,
Ambush, Blastatron, Hoodsicle, and Barbella, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I mean, we are gonna lose Aurora in Abandoned Amusement Park, but I'm gonna try my hardest not to. Just like I tried not to kill Airstrike there. If you'll get to watch my clip back, you'll see. I was trying.
Does this mean that Igknight has finally beaten Demigod to the end of a level?
Yes. For the
Well,
first
you know
time...
the impossible can happen.
Yeah.
Is that a flying pig I see?
Tell me you guys aren't brainwashed anymore. Come on, Skylander.
And now we get to leave the best non-filler element of the entirety of this franchise for our next session.
Yeah. This is gonna be very interactive.
I am absolutely okay eating cake. What I'm not okay with is spending half an hour going around for MAP to find cake pieces to build a cake.
Yeah. Well, it's haha funny kids game. Who knows what the kids are into?
Not cake.
Not filler. Not filler.
Not unless
in
it's
my
a really
Skylanders
filled up cake, which is the ironic thing about it.
Not filler in my Skylanders video game.
They like cake, they like filler, just not when you put them together in a Skylanders game.
Here's the deal. We're gonna make a giant cake.
Oh, arrows. How am I still not done with this battle?
We figured the only way we could convince him to let us in would be baking him a giant birthday cake.
Not that I would have been done if I was using Robo. Thank you, I'm finally done. Not that I would have been done already if I was using Robo, but
Everyone jumps out and attacks.
At least with Robo, you can hide behind the pillars and use the eye laser.
and spam laser. Yeah, I can't do that with Flarewolf.
Sal says they're offering cake ingredients to anyone who wins the big arena battle.
I'm very sad. These last 2 episodes have made me very sad. I've lost 4 good I've lost 4 characters. I've lost Airstrike, Tidepool, and Robo. I've lost 3 characters.
Yep, it's been quite unfortunate to say the least.
I don't give a shit about Chopscotch. This session's made me sad, man.
Sad session for session. Imagine if we just started calling like videos or movies or just anything sessions from now on.
Who knows, man? Who knows? These last 2 episodes especially have made me sad, but next week we're gonna get the filler, and then abandoned theme park, and chaos. And I'm gonna beat him with Starcast. I might not hit him, but I'm gonna beat him with Starcast.
I cannot wait for that moment. That's going to be quite satisfying. And you know, what would be quite hilarious is if I beat him with Hoodsicle, a melee character.
Hey, okay, so Hoodsickle's not the worst character to do that battle with, in all honesty. You have Dark Dislocation, you can beat the Doomlanders really well, and since the Doomlanders and Chaos share a health bar. I'm just saying,
that is true. I forgot about that. So let me guess, you're still in the middle of a cutscene right now?
Oh, the cutscene just finished, after 10 minutes.
You sure it was that? Because I'm pretty sure for last time I checked my phone, well, I checked my phone just now even, and it's going on about how this whole COVID-19 situation has completely dialed down and that the world is back to its norm, so...
I'm gonna try to get this achievement of visit every island on the way down. I've never done it before, even though I'm fairly sure that I have.
You really need a guide to do it because it's got a very specific pattern. You know, you've got to go in cannons, you've got to go to very specific islands. There's only one route that it actually works. Unless you know the route, which wouldn't surprise me actually.
Think I'm going the right way?
Take it as the keyword there was think. But yeah, I have all of the trophies in this game, so I don't need to worry about that.
Nope, alright, so I didn't get it. I missed one island.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. So, there's no point for me to even get the rest of these. I'm just gonna skip them. It's upsetting. This has been a very upsetting episode. You know, all things considered. But, you know what? Even I know that you never got to use Graveclobber at his full potential, but buy his goddamn soul gem.
Can we end off the episode with that? Just like a final cameo appearance from Graveclobber?
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, I can summon enough spirit energy to bring forth our dead Soul Link pair just for 1 second, so you can bring back, so you can unlock Graveclobber Soul Gem. You just gotta tell me when you're switching off, because I'll put Airstrike on the portal.
Oh, I've already switched off.
Oh, okay. They're kind of like, oh, so I don't even get to see Airstrike anymore. You know what, I'll leave them on the portal just for a minute, because they're Force Ghosts, you know?
Why does Force Ghosts just do everything in Star Wars? But oh my gosh, I've just noticed the technique! That is so broken!
Hold X, immediately jump out of it. Boom!
It's like in Smash where, you know, you have techniques like charging up Mewtwo's orb and then shielding to cancel it out and then, you know, sniping someone with it later down the line.
Yeah, that's literally what I used to beat Make in the first episode of Cutthroat that's never gonna be aired.
Yep.
I just crushed it out from behind just because I spammed the funny move.
Gotta love the funny move. And now I'm gonna take Graveclobber off and swap back to Bad Juju.
I'm very upset that Airstrike is dead, man. He put in so much work, honestly.
Hey, we still have both the dark, both the light, both the life, and both the fire. Wait, yeah, and both the undead, right? Not undead, earth. Both the earth characters.
Yeah. No, neither of us have an undead character left because I fucking killed Chopscotch.
This is true.
And then I have a magic, and you have a.
It was clearly all of the interceptions that was just far too overpowering in the previous episode. You know, it was just we doomed ourselves with far too many sections at once.
Yeah, that's what it was. So wait, okay, so fire, life, life and dark, earth and no, life and light.
We basically have the same elements left, except for magic and air. You have Mr. Cat and I have bad juju.
Yeah, you have bad juju and I have... I was thinking bad juju was not on there for some reason. Anyway, this has been a very upsetting and depressing episode. There's a
But
dark
at the same
light
time, it's been fun, let's be honest.
Yeah, alright, so I got to basically do a big battle with ambush and airstrike today, and then airstrike fucking died, and I'm upset, but...
He didn't
yeah,
just die, he
very...
fucking died! Yeah!
I fucking killed airstrike, and I'm upset about it. But anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you can join as soon as freaking possible. And while I'm plugging everything else, be sure to click the bell so that you get notified whenever we upload any subscribe videos. But apart from that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. This is Demigod Shmurda. Logging out.